Well, hello, my loves. So, I don't know what episode this is. It's also not, maybe it's a little bit of get ready with me, but I don't know if you've noticed this. I got my permanent crowns on, so now I don't have to look like I have like this strange white starkness there. So yeah, that's my big life update. Literally, that's it. Okay, so for my lips, I've been trying to transition myself back to like regular lip balms. I never really use like regular lip balms. I always like the Fenty Plush Pudding or like a very heavy lip oil or something, you know, to like make my mouth feel a little bit hydrated. Sorry, my lips. But these things kind of took me by storm. So I will say the only downside I've seen, so the formula is incredible. Like you can see, I already pretty much am done with this one, and it's only been a week. But you could tell I'm kind of almost done with this one, and for a normal person it will take a lot longer than a week because they're not like small, you know. But like the one thing that was bugging me about this was I just had to make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, yeah. Was the smell of it. It smelled kind of funky. The smell like goes away pretty quickly, so it's not a big deal. But my husband did ask me to like, maybe you go over there and apply it and then you come back. And I'm like, So that's why I tried this Java chip one, because I wanted to see like, one, the color, and two, does it smell kind of funky? It smells a little bit funky, but I would say it smells less funky, if that answers your question that you might have never had. Okay, let's get going. I'll most likely keep you talking, you guys know me. And sorry for the sniffles. Okay, so my husband doesn't usually compliment my makeup, but after my last video, when I put on this, yeah, he said he couldn't even tell I was wearing foundation, which was strange, but I asked him to evaluate literally all my looks. More just to like make him feel included and like stuff like that. But I also care about his opinion. He's my husband. The other thing is I want to try, so there's a lot I want to try, but not enough time, right? So obviously Danessa's still on the, what's it called, the is this next round. But still have my gorgeous Westman Atelier package from Gucci Westman herself, who is honestly so beyond kind. And then I got another incredible package from Deepika from Live Tinted, which I'm so grateful for. Plus, I got this giant goodie bag from Farzan from Fro Artistry, and there is a lot to play with. So, let's do this in increments. So, first, this is what I want on my eyes. I want to take, this is NOMAD Cosmetic Ghost Town. Ghost Town, USA. Don't forget, it's in the US. I'm just kidding, but yeah, I've been dying to dip into this like look. Like, come on. Also, after the masterclass, I kind of wanted a little more confidence when it came. Excuse I didn't sing before this, so singing is like works as a spirometer for me. Like I have to do it to keep my lungs working. Anyway, one of the things that Fro included in in our little goodie bags, well, our giant goodie bags, let's be honest, was a few K.I.S.S.I.N.G liners, but one of them was in, or one or two of them, was in the, what's called the Orbit Smoky Gray. So I thought if I'm using like deeper tones, this might come in handy, but I might just want a black. I don't know. I just want to give it to myself as an option. I don't understand why it's not coming out though. I don't really have the patience, so I'm just gonna rip it since this is just going in the trash. Well, not the trash, but yeah, the trash. Did you guys know that DC does not recycle? We still recycle, but they don't recycle it. Anyway, let's not start with that. Okay, it is 6 minutes in and I have not even put on color corrector, so, or primer. Actually, you know, since I have a face, I'm gonna just do it, cause why not, right? Yeah, I just kind of put it everywhere. I know you guys haven't seen this in a couple videos, but here we are. So again, I will say this as many times as I need to. Basically every time I use this, I'll probably say this, but I recognize that I do not need this for my pores. However, I just love how smooth it makes my skin feel, and I feel like foundation just goes better on top of it. I could be wrong, but like, I mean, it was created for a reason. I understand it was for people that have more porous skin or whatever the case is, but I just love the way it feels after. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. Okay, let me get some of this stuff going. So yeah, I'm not trying to, I'm not in the slightest trying to recreate the look I did. It was more, oh, also, sorry, I was talking about the foundation, but, also, with this Ghost Town palette, right, I wanted to be able, sorry if you saw my boogie, I wanted to be able to okay, I guess on my lip balm kind of came off. I wanted to be able to what's it called? Like play, like it made me, like the masterclass made me realize that like I have to practice more with like deeper colors. I feel like, yes, I use deep colors, but I use them sparingly. And I think that instead of like like, there's other styles of makeup I can learn if I decided to kind of open my horizons a bit, you know? By the way, apparently a few people do this because of me, so bow upon me. I'm just totally kidding. If I see manic, it's because I like just woke up. It's 11:51 right now. I don't know why. I don't get myself sometimes. Alright, anyway. So yeah. Like, I know that Sonia, my cousin that went with me to the masterclass, and who's been with me through like everything, she was telling me that she also puts it around her mouth for the same reason, because otherwise it looks like gray and dull. And like, can you just imagine like the makeup industry when Deepika 10 years ago was trying to advocate for people with different skin tones, and she explained color corrector science to us as like something that desperately needed to have happened. And I don't know, it just, I'm so grateful to her. Oh yeah, so she sent me the sweetest package too, straight from her. Only like just for like supporting her, and I would like to think that she and I are kind of friends now, but I don't want to make any presumptions. But at the same time, like, she's so sweet. Like, did not have to send me that package, but I am eternally grateful for it. Now, Deepika, if you're watching this, sorry. If you're watching this, what was I gonna say? Anyway, thank you from the bottom of my heart for that kindness you showed me. Oh, I remember. But one day I will get on your PR list. Like, literally, Live Tinted PR has been a dream since I started this makeup journey. So I'm so grateful to like everybody that has shown me so much kindness in this world. And it's usually by groundbreakers in their own right, you know? Like, it's a pretty amazing thing. So I could not be more grateful to everybody that has played a role in that. Okay, what was the foundation? Oh yeah, that was the whole point. I don't really know. Okay, I'm gonna kind of apply it the same way I did last time. First, shake it up. Hopefully it doesn't smack out at me. And then I'm going to do 2 pumps on the back of my hand, which might seem like a lot, might be a lot, who knows. But it's okay. When I spread it out around my face, it'll still be very, like, it won't be a super high coverage. Well, actually the coverage is pretty good. It's just, like, what I'm trying to say is like the coverage will be there, but like the sponge will definitely like soak up anything that is extra. And my goal is not to do extra. I just don't know at this point with this foundation how much I need and how much I don't. I learned quickly with the e.l.f. because I kind of just guessed and it ended up being right. For this, the last time I did put out 2 pumps without really realizing it. So, I guess that's my new standard. Anyway, so with this beauty sponge, I'm literally just bouncing it on my face, all over, trying to even out all the coverage, try to even out my skin tone, and soon you will see this is an extremely good match for me. But the biggest thing I love about this and the e.l.f., and you know, I have a video idea to do both of them side by side, but which I'll probably maybe do in my next video, I don't know. But in my line of health, I'm just, I can't make promises. So, and if I do, oftentimes it doesn't end well for me, so anyway. Like, when someone tells me, like, that they can't tell I'm wearing makeup or not, I take that as a compliment. Like, I'm not trying to, like, be so, like, I do it for the artistry, like, for sure, but, like, ultimately, how dry it is. Became a bunch of lines. Okay, I just made it drier by putting foundation on it. Okay, I'm gonna look scary for the rest of the video. What am I doing? Okay, anyway. Alright, concealer. I think I'll do the same combo I did actually maybe I'll just do ColourPop. Why not? And I think I mentioned this many times before, but like, this is such a beautiful hydrating formula. Like, and like, I see a lot of similarities to the Kulfi. Let's make my little mustache. But yeah, it reminds me a lot of the Kulfi, or the Kulfi reminds me a lot of this, because of its texture, its malleability, and the fact that like it feels genuinely hydrating. So anyway, so yeah, I'm using my BK Beauty A506 brush. Don't know what those sounds are. I just love, like, every concealer that is in this Ellie Glines bag of mine. Every single one is gorgeous, but I think in terms of stock, I have the most of the ColourPop because I've been deviating a little bit. Not deviating, but I've been trying out other concealers. But honestly, like, this one has stood the test of time with me. So it'll always have a deep, deep part of my heart. But look how, like, seamlessly it just, like, blends, you know? So yeah, if you have like a deeper skin tone, if you do not have a fair skin tone and you have a little bit of discoloration on your face, a color corrector is your best bet. Okay, liquid or cream blush. I keep forgetting to bring in my what's it called? My what am I trying to say? I keep bringing in different shades of the e.l.f. Suave, that's the e.l.f. liquid blush. I think I have most of them, and no, do we want to use Happy? By the way, like, guys, my intention is not for you to watch me go through my bags. I just don't always think of things at the ideal time. So there's that. So yeah, we'll do contour first and then blush. I forgot, I don't know why. As if this isn't something I do often. Okay, you guys already know I'm not going away from this. Like, this is like beyond chef's kiss. Like, Rare Beauty, you did it, but you like did it, you know? Like, this is incredible. Like, yes, you changed the industry to an extent of using liquid blushes and making that popular. This, I would say, might have come before, like, e.l.f. might have come first for sculpting, but this formula is just phenomenal. Alright, that's great. I literally just, like, I just put everything upright and then everything just fell down. So, that's nice, right? Okay, Victoria Beckham or this one. Let's use Paw Paws in my hand already. So I go from, like, the inside of my eyebrow. Again, I don't know why every time I'm in here, I just start sniffling. It must be something I'm allergic to, but my husband very much like rid this place of all like impurities, if there ever were any. So I don't know. Oh. So then I just kind of blend downward and then up into my hairline, connecting to my brow, and then I just keep on tapping. And without any pressure or anything, it just so seamlessly blends. Like that's a beautiful blend. Like that's a really beautiful blend. Meaning like this product is spectacular. I just like if I haven't convinced you to get this yet, like please reach out to me and I'll convince you. Like I will. Okay. And honestly, I do it on my forehead because I just want the satisfaction of blending. Is that weird? Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know. Guys, I've been in a huge, just mind F lately. Because of my wonderful EMDR mostly. Okay. So I can use my soft mauve now. This time, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put less. I'm gonna kind of focus it up a little bit, you know? Like more, I don't know, what's the word? Like angled. If that makes sense. If it doesn't, just watch. Because I will be doing what I just said. If I remember. Alright. So I'm also gonna kind of pull this up to the end of my eyebrow. I'll blow my nose in a second. Sorry, I got sniffles. Okay. See, it kind of is like a more lifted look, maybe. I don't know. Then I'll just take a little bit and put it here. But I'm not gonna like connect it like I usually do. And now just a little bit on my chin. Because why not? Okay. Before I start. It's actually a bad idea to do that before I set, but it's okay. I want to, like, I'll fix it. And then after I set, I'll like, for real wipe my nose, because then it's not going anywhere. Meaning the product I have on my nose will not be going anywhere. Okay. I'm quite pleased. Alright, let's start with the regular. You guys all know my powder routine at this point. Unless you're new here, and if you are, welcome. Happy to have you here. Love you already. Alright. I take this one down. Like, I'll start around my eyes. I wonder how much is left. I like genuinely don't know how much is left in here. Like, it looks like there could be a lot, but then it also looks like it could be nearing the end. Just based on the, like, what's it called, the marks. I don't know if that makes sense, but alright. Let's get my nose ASAP. Okay. Again, sorry for the sniffles. I really don't know what it is about being in here. And also generally, like, when it's like a little warmer, or like if it's a little warmer, even a little bit, like I really put a dent in this. Actually, it might be towards the end. It's okay. I'll get a different one. Another one. I can't live without this anymore. Now when I do this, less comes off. I don't know why I'm taking my powder brush to rectify that situation, but I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. And I go in with my K.I.S.S.I.N.G. Again, I have the loose version. I'm trying to hit pan on this, guys. Loose powders are impossible to hit pan on. And they perform the same, so in my opinion, at least on my face. I can't say for like anyone else, but by the way, I'm so grateful for those beautiful products that K.I.S.S.I.N.G sent me too. They sent me their setting spray, which is actually really good, and they sent me their dream beams, I think. That's another thing in my Westman Atelier box that I've been dying to try. Oh, so many things to try. I feel like if I had the spoons, the energy to to do it all, no problem. I don't. And that's the reality of being sick. So I've decided that I'm going to take this moment. Give me a second. Yeah, I've decided I want to take this moment to kind of explain what I mean by spoons if you don't already know. So I forget her name, but you can Google it. This woman developed something called the spoon theory. Now, the spoon theory has given people like me validation, but also a way to communicate to my loved ones when something's just a little bit too much for me. Like, if I'm running out of spoons, it means I'm running out of energy, or whatever the case is. So, but, sorry, should be explaining this better. But, so essentially, imagine, what did I just do? Okay, imagine that I give you, like, I give you 10 spoons, right? And you're like, oh good, I have 10 because that's a lot for the day. No. For people like me, 10 spoons is nothing. 10 spoons means I probably just have enough energy to what's it called? I have just enough energy to pretty much, okay, so it'll take 1 spoon, no, actually it'll take two of my hard-earned spoons from rest to just to what's the word, get out of bed, right? Or even wake up. Let's say 1 spoon was to wake up, 2 spoons was to get out of bed. Then 2 more spoons were for taking my medicine and taking care of my medicine. My morning hasn't even started yet, and I'm already down 5 spoons. Then I do my morning routine, but my morning routine makes me spend negative spoons. So to replenish those spoons, I sit on the couch and I watch things because I can't really do anything else. Because also, sometimes I'm saving my spoons for something really important. And that's essentially the spoon theory, oversimplified. But people that call themselves spoonies are usually people with chronic illness. And they really do understand how valuable each little spoon we have is, you know? I mean, I can't say that, but I'm sure some of you watching understand. And if you are one of those people watching, please tell me like in a DM, so that I just know that I'm representing people that I want to represent. So like I'm literally here trying to change the way the beauty industry sees people with disabilities and chronic illness, and not just chronic illness, but chronic illness and in whatever form, invisible or visible, right? It's all you know. It's chaos. Okay, let's do something about my eyes, since my base is on. I'm curious what you guys think about this blush placement. I don't know what I did to my lips. Actually I do, but I didn't do it on purpose. They be flaking, can you see? It's also because I put that, you know what I'm gonna do just really quick. Please forgive me. Alright, I don't know why that happens, but it does. Gonna get a little cotton around. Put a little micellar water on it. This is my favorite one, by the way. I use it every morning and every night and anytime in between. Okay, I just want it a little bit. Whatever was next to it seemed to want it to stay where it was, so okay. I have no idea how you'll do this, like, without their lips falling off. But I'd rather it be gone. So I'm just gonna, while we do the eyes, I'm gonna prep my lips with some lip balm or something. Something hydrating for the lips. Usually it's a lip balm. I don't know why I'm thinking so hard about this. These flyaways are killing me. Sorry guys, I'm just struggling still with me. Okay, I'm gonna put some of my e.l.f. Squeeze Me lip balm. Remember the days when this used to last a decent amount of time. Let's just say those days are over. Okay, now progressively, as we continue this video, it is very likely that you will see more lip fall off. Can you see? And the more I go like this, the more. Anyway, sorry. We're at 45 minutes and I didn't even start my eyes. Alright, let's pull out this beauty. I've not opened it yet. Don't know which way is better. Probably this way, yep. You know me, I always keep my palettes in my... By the way, guys, NOMAD Cosmetics is so kind. Like, it's literally a mom and pop like brand, and like, if you can support them, please support them. I think they're having an Earth Day sale. I'm not sure if it's still going on, but if it is, check them out. Promise you, you will not regret it. Like, just look at this alone. Okay, this is going to be trippy for me a little bit, but wow. Sorry, I'm trying to get, like, I'm already wowed, and this cover is not even off. Whew. Definitely got some, like, this is freaking gorgeous. Okay, this is not gonna be the last time I use this. I've been trying to get a little more colorful with my looks. Yep, I didn't even show you. So, shimmer, matte, shimmer, matte, shimmer, matte. If there's like some variation in the shimmer formulations, please forgive me. I don't know that off the bat. So, they look so pretty. Oh, I might get this for my cousin. Okay, anyway, sorry, I'm gonna stop staring. I have a problem. I stare and I swatch. That's like, I love eyeshadow so much. Like, eyeshadow brings me like the purest, maybe not the purest, but very pure joy. Okay, I'm gonna leave it down there for a second, just while I highlight my brow bone with this. Okay, I'm gonna start like I usually do with my blending brush. I'll go into one of the mattes, but first I think I have to know what direction I want to go in. These embossments are just freaking genius. I have so much respect for this brand, seriously. Like, look how good this mirror is. What? I can really see what's going on in my lips with this mirror. Just saying. Okay, so obviously my eye goes straight to the neutral shades, but I'm gonna challenge myself a little bit, maybe. I might challenge myself a little bit. I'm sorry, there's so many different options. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put down like a neutral base. We can always kind of play around with that. I just don't know if I want to start with this or that, but I think I'm gonna go down this row and maybe even into this Arrested Decay. Oh my god, these are such genius names. Okay. Alright, so this is a little, it's brown, but it's like, it seems pinky. To me at least. So I'm just gonna use it as sort of my transition-ish shade. And I already see it kind of like bringing like the vibes I wanted. Like, it's a little grayish, but you know, can't. I'm really curious what their May launch will be. I'm so grateful to be on the list for that launch. I'm already so excited. So, okay. So let's start there. I think should be even enough. And then I'm gonna just put this down again because I have to wipe my nose. I'm sorry guys about my nose. I just don't understand. I mean, it's definitely hereditary because my mom and my sister have the same issue. I just don't get why. I could have got some lucky genes. Because I don't think that happens to anybody on my dad's side. I don't know. I should ask them. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so the thing is, you can use these neutral shades as like the base, but then you can still give it the pop, you know? And that's where I'm conflicted, because actually, maybe I'm not conflicted anymore. Okay. This time, we will take a little more of a, okay, I don't know what kind of mess I made, but more of a, bothering me now, more of a neutral-ish approach, if that makes sense. So let me just dip into this next shade. Kinda I don't know, I just rest it here. I'm still holding it. I want the depth to be there. I just want it to be there, like somewhat subtly, but also not, you know? Okay. Just a little bit more. Okay. Now let's take this other brush that we love so much. And I'm gonna go, actually, first I'm gonna go with the same one I went on the upper eyelid. And then, well, first let me do my other eye. I can't wait until I can cut my videos. And make them more appealing to you guys. Because I know it's a lot to watch over an hour of content. Especially if that's not how you're spending all day like I do. Just kidding, I don't only spend it on that, but still. Okay. Now I'm ready to go into this deep shade. I'm gonna focus it on the outer third, and then just bring it up. Don't worry about mistakes or anything that I may or may not have made. But it's not gonna matter once I put the shimmer. I just more so want the sculpt aspect. Alright. Alright. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do is I'm debating using these three shades or these three shades. Next time I might do a halo eye, because now I have inspiration for that. But, alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'll start with Tombstone. I don't know how much I need yet. First time. I'm gonna put it on the outer third. Gonna intensify that a little more. Okay. Now I'm gonna go into this Quicksilver shadow, which looks like a blue shimmer to me. And I want that to be the focal point. Kinda love that. But I feel like I've been wearing like blue a lot. Like I feel like of all the colors that I'm comfortable with, for some reason blue is on there, you know? But at the same time, like, if you never step outside your comfort zone, you're not gonna grow. So, and because that's the only way to grow, I'm trying to step outside my comfort zone. I know that these eyes are not identical, but man, look how buildable these shimmers are, gosh. I might do another layer on this side, because I did kind of try to spread it. Okay. Now I'm gonna go back into the cold and just kind of make that blend a little more seamless. And I, of course, wipe off my finger every time I switch colors. Okay. And then I want this color right here. That's my inner corner highlight. Oh, it kind of looks like it has some type of like watercolor effect in like the best way. Like that's sort of what I was going for. Okay. Alright, I think I want to take some of that on my lower lash line too. So, how about I use this brush? Does that not look pretty? I don't know, what do you guys think? If you're a skeptic, then trust the process. Okay. Now I gotta go back into this. This time color. Just trying to clean up a little bit. Without getting like glitter on it. Okay, and after some consideration, just 2 seconds ago, I think I need a little bit more here. So I'm taking that the darkest shade in that line and just kind of, again, focusing it on the outer third. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little impressed with myself. Let's see how it looks once I have eyeliner, mascara, all that. Alright, this I love this palette. NOMAD, thank you for creating something so just extraordinary. Can't wait to try the rest. Okay. That's away for now. I will be continuously wiping my nose, so just ignore it. I'm not gonna fix my foundation every time. The reason is not laziness, it's just, it'll just happen again, so it's not really worth it. Okay, okay. I think I'll go for the Viseart Black over Natasha Denona. And just so you know, I'm debating between this and this. So I really want like the 25th anniversary version. Maybe soon. Okay. Eyeliner brush. I'm also trying not to get too much glitter on this brush. So, paving a fine line. I really I wanted a very colorful, like whimsical kind of look today, and I think I achieved that. Let's see what happens. Once everything is together. I don't know Is it a piece of glitter? I don't know. Yeah, I'm impressed with like how, like, I literally just got this one speck of fallout. It's not even like the shadow's fault, it was my fault because of like when I was cleaning up a little bit, it might have come off or whatever. I don't know, but I'm like almost certain it definitely is not the fault of the palette or the shadow or the whatever I was talking about. Okay, or the brush. I don't remember. Okay, putting these here. Okay, now we can do, actually first, I'm gonna just kind of wipe literally one piece of glitter. Yeah, it's not moving. That's nice. Okay. I don't care, I love glitter. Alright. So, well, actually, let's finish the eyes first. So, I'm wondering if I should use this charcoal gray or if I should go full on black, and I think black is the answer. The reason is because there's so much going on, like on my eyes. Black will help ground it, in my opinion. So let's use black today. And this is from Ophir Beauty Cosmetics, I don't really know. This does not budge. Even if you try to wipe it off with waterproof makeup remover, still will not budge for days. So, good investment. They're not like super expensive either, but all right. Oh yeah, mascara, sorry. I'm like going about my day, I'm like, wait, something's missing. Okay. So let's do the YSL Lash Clash. But first I'll use this base. I don't know what I did. Hopefully the Lash Clash fixes that. I put like a clump of the primer. Wow, I'm already at 115. my mini lash glide. Still going strong. I feel like this look deserves some drama. Sorry, I have to not talk while I do this. Okay. Alright. I think that did what I wanted it to do. I need a better lash curler because I feel like if I had a Shiseido or like anything other than what I have right now, I'm not gonna throw a brand under the bus or anything because I love the brand, but I'm just admiring my eyes the way you guys see them. Okay. Let's do a little bit of blush and highlight. I know we have the blush underneath, so it's not necessarily necessary, but it's... And you know what? I'll probably just use this because it's my favorite powder blush besides Ravi. Ravi Beauty also has like incredible blushes. Like I'm always, you know what? Let's go Ravi today. Let's put YSL to the side. We're going Ravi today. I have decided. Okay. Let's put this here so I don't drop it. Still in its box, but just because of how I keep it. Otherwise, like, if I was not worried about this, honestly, it's very sturdy, but I don't want it to break. It's my favorite. Okay, and since we're using the Ravi blush, we will use the Ravi blush brush. Okay. So I'm just gonna take a little bit, kind of put it over where I put the liquid blush. The glitter is showing through, but I think it's from my eyes because there's no glitter in here. I'm sort of tapping it in because I want a nice pigment payoff. but not too much, you know, like just enough. I think I'm starting to sound like Patrick Ta blush shades at this point. Tell me that was not a good one. Okay. Allie, you did something incredibly special with this, and I hold it near and dear to my heart for many, many reasons. Alright. Let's get all this out so I can put this back in. Okay, so sort of in love with what this is. So that means lips. Let me just, do you see? Okay, I also can't like use a tissue. I almost like have to peel off these pieces. I'm gonna avoid doing so, but as long as it doesn't like ruin my lip look. Okay. So, I think I want a nice, like, neutral brown lip liner. I can think of, like, 3 off the top of my head that I would love to grab for. And I will. Just trying to get rid of this. Sorry, you guys have to watch this. I would totally cut this out if I was cutting already. Okay. I think they're fine enough for some lip. Okay. Yeah, I want like a neutral brown. Okay, I think I know what I want to do. So I'm debating between Rimmel and Rare Beauty. Can't go wrong with either. But let's go with the Rimmel, it's cheaper. I don't know. I mean, it is, but okay. Kind of just gonna put it all over, but also not. Okay. I think that already neutralized my lip. Okay, we might have to sandwich, so keep that out. And then I was thinking about going in with this e.l.f. lip oil in Money Mauve. It's one of their newer shades. Actually, maybe I was gonna do Pillow Talk Fair first. I don't know. Let's try it. I could always remove it. Perfect. And I love the way Pillow Talk Fair pairs with Rimmel Cappuccino. And very beauty wise. But even I could leave it like that, but I'm curious like what kind of vibe this will give. Because it's mauve and my face is usually mauve. Mauve. Okay. Also one of my favorite lip oils ever. Formula, I mean. Not necessarily the color, but the color actually is gorgeous too, but I didn't know that before I just applied it, so. This is beautiful. I think I just need to get rid of this. And then it will look smooth. Yep. Okay. I am pleased, guys. Okay, setting spray. I almost forgot. I was like smiling. Oh wait, I didn't even put highlighter on. What? Okay. Let me just get that on real fast. Otherwise, I'm just about done. Highlight with like a look like this, I feel like is more essential. You need face to glow too, in addition to your eyes. So. I'm actually mostly excited to show my husband what it looks like. Okay. I'm just gonna keep that there for now, and then this didn't have to happen. What am I trying to do? Setting spray. So I'm gonna use the ColourPop one because I've started to use it also underneath the Charlotte Tilbury when I go out, so not too far off. Honestly, I totally forgot to charge my handy fan. Let's see if it works. Nope. So now we wait. I should have like a backup method. Sorry, while I'm waiting for this to dry and tell you that this is my final look, I'm just putting things back in place. Okay, I think it's safe to say this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it's a relief to see these teeth and not any of my previous ones. Also, I'm kind of proud of myself for this look, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I have this tendency of like looking at an eyeshadow palette wanting to use every single color. So anyway, thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart, right? Like it like your support means the world to me, even if you just stop by just to check me out. I appreciate it, and I welcome you here with open arms because I accept all, period. Okay, love you guys, seriously. Thank you so much for everything, and I will see you in my next one.